My next question, which comes from customers who are either transitioning from SAP ECC to S/4HANA or have already transitioned to SAP S/4HANA. Now, if I have an SAP ECC landscape, do I need to wait to transition to S/4HANA before I implement SAP Digital Manufacturing? What would be the timeline from SAP's perspective?
It's up to the customer. We're not going to force you any one way or the other, including the use of even a third-party ERP backend. Now, with a third party, there's no guarantee that you'll have all the bells and whistles on the data and enterprise side, but we do allow extensibility to make it really look like an SAP ERP caliber environment, even if it's a super old third party, with customization of the integration that we are, again, providing out of the box with ECC 6, Enhancement Pack 7, and newer. And what I mean by and newer, I mean that's inclusive of S4 on-prem, S4 private cloud, and we have integration even for S4 public cloud. The integration itself is documented. It's in the standard help documentation for digital manufacturing, which you'll find at help.sap.com/DMC. And in there, you'll find our integration guide. You'll see all of the minimum version requirements, the documents that are exchanged back and forth, and also the service APIs with public cloud that are also being used in order to ensure that there's closed loop alignment between the enterprise and, of course, your manufacturing operations management layer across the different locales. There's no reason to wait. If you have the resources, you have the need, you want to jump in for very small production scenarios, you want to go all in for a production scenario that's common across multiple locations and start to really get into it, you can do that almost immediately. Manufacturing as a service, and the way that we're approaching this is it's a material centric MES. It's not a plant centric MES anymore. We're one level up in the way that we are able to deliver the MES application and the manufacturing operations management layer holistically for customers and for their manufacturing operations teams. What that means is you sign and you subscribe to digital manufacturing. You integrate what you need from the enterprise to set the base definition of your materials, your routes, and the master data stuff that you're going to need. And of course, then we have our orders and the transacting data that's released, and then now driving demand and work and tasks within the system. Those are mapped to different plants, routes, and of course, then there's screens that are generated where applicable. There's automation hooks in order to drive these different events where applicable, combinations of the two at whatever maturity level that you want, and you're off to the races. It's not manage a local team, install hardware, install software, set it up, and then figure out the integration later. This is use the integration upfront, deliver it in the application that's already provided as a service for you, and start getting value out of it immediately where you need it.